Hello. Okay, yes. So it would be nice if I actually chose the right microphone. It's still early for me. So I actually got up earlier. So let me just double checking, make sure the audio is good. Uh, please work. Oh, I have this thing muted. Give me a second. Okay. So all right. Cool. Now we're working. It's a good thing that I put this because it happened before, and I think it was an issue with the mic then, but I put an audio level here now, so I can actually see if audio is being put into the video. And so, all right, so let me just start back over. Hey, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, you are getting whatever it is, getting ready to work on whatever your it is and be productive. Today, this is the first cipher of the day. We have two ciphers not every day, but today, Sunday, a week. And so this is the first one. And then we have another one later on in the day. So now this here is the break session. What you were just in was the work session. So I'm going to go over kind of like give you a tour of everything here so you can maximize your time here. So again, like I said, we're in the break session right now. So what you're looking at is my face, but below that, you see that you may need to actually click play because there's a thing in browsers that don't allow for autoplay videos if you haven't interacted with the site. So if you're just coming to the site now, and you probably can't hear me anyway. That's why I put there saying may need to click play to start the stream. Cool. Next to that is the open closed caption box. So I'm doing speech to text through the speech recognition API. And so whatever I'm saying is being converted to text automatically and then being shown in that spot that shows up. Hopefully it's accurate. I try to speak in a way to make it as accurate as possible. Hopefully. Cool. Below that, you'll see add a clip. That is for the highlight clips later. So if there's anything that you thought was cool that happened during these break sessions, you're able to add a clip. You get they're 5 seconds a piece. You get 5 of them, and whenever you're done, you can just click create a highlight video. So at the end, so once I hit stop broadcast, that information on your clips, the timestamps, gets sent to a thing I set up in the back end, and it uses the ShotStack API, takes all that information, creates a highlight reel of whatever it is that you thought was cool, and then it actually personalizes it with whatever like a social network thing you signed in with, whether it be Twitter or GitHub. It's kind of cool. So that brings me to what happens when once I hit stop broadcast and I get y'all back to the work session, you should end up on a place that looks like, let me share my screen. Cool. Don't need to share the audio. Now you'll end up at a place looks similar to this. Similar to this. Here, up here in the top left corner is the audio player. I know a lot of amazing producers, and so I asked a few of them to send me some music for any random projects that I work on, and this would be one of them. And so here is a player, and it will go through some instrumentals that were submitted for these projects. Also, below that, you'll see the to-do section. And so you click on to do, it shows the list of things to do. Done, things that you've done, mark completed. Below that is the add a task. That's where you add a task. You can hit enter or you can hit the plus sign. Now, when it's towards the end, you can hit this Twitter icon. And what that'll do is open up Twitter, and it'll start like a pre-populated tweet that lists all the things that you got done, that you marked done in your done section. A nice little way to kind of end off. You know, it's like, yeah, got some stuff done. Yeah. Here is a timer. And so that counts down to the next break. So it lets you know how much like work focus time you have. Below that, Now, let's say you don't have a project and you have no clue what you want to work on, but you want to work on something. Have these tutorials there. Now, I have maybe you're seeing all this stuff about coding and you're like, oh, this seems cool. Let me explore, but I have no idea where to start. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin Project. I haven't done them personally, but I've heard good things. I've looked at the Free Code Camp like syllabus, seems pretty legit. And yeah, I think you'll get like a good idea of what goes into coding. And if you like that, then maybe you will determine whether or not you want to spend more time and or money into it to pursue it further. So that's the hope for that. There's also some other tutorials. And as a disclaimer, full disclaimer, I'm a JavaScript developer advocate at Vonage. So I have some tutorials that I've helped work on there. And my goal is to be able to have other people of all sorts of varying levels try them out, because with each tutorial, I want it to be straightforward. So you go through it and you get the desired results at the end. But not only that, but also that you understood kind of like what went into each step to make that goal happen, right? So we've got some tutorials where you can actually make a phone call from your browser to a phone. Also have the opposite. You can make a call from a phone and answer it in the browser. And then also having two web browser user application people speaking with each other through two different browsers. Got that also. So if any of that seems interesting to you, go ahead, check it out. If you do it, let me know what you think about it. And yeah, so that's that. Now, let's say you get stuck, maybe in a tutorial, whatever it is that you're working on. We have these things called jaco. Help a creator / coder out. That is where you create a room where, as the owner of the room, you can share your screen. Now, you can invite people, so you get your own unique URL to where you can send out and have people join the room. What's cool is that as the owner, you can see who wants to join, and it will show a list. And you can click on their name and look at their whatever they logged in with, whether they're Twitter or GitHub. So then you can see whether or not you want that person to be a part of your jaco. Hopefully trying to keep out any sort of like spam or any troll stuff. So give you the power of being able to let people in. And you can also ban them if they turn out to be like, you know, not so good of a person. You can actually just kick them out. Cool. There's that. So my goal, my hope is that by sharing the screen and everyone working together, that collectively can come together for a solution. And it's not only for that if you get stuck, but let's say you wanted to get feedback on something. This would be a way for you to get feedback and, you know, whatever it is that you're working on, or the design or audio or video or whatever, you can share it and get some feedback and maybe, you know, course correct from there. All right, cool. Then there's also the view jaco. So you can see any jacos that are happening and request to join. If you see something that you feel that you either want to learn from or maybe you can add to. All right, contribute to. That's the word I want to think, contribute. All right, then below that, let's say you have something cool that you've been working on or something new that you just learned about and you wanted to kind of just tell people about it. So we have the kind of like a lightning talk. So we have the show and tell sign up, and that's where you sign up to show and tell something you found cool or something that you're making. And you get like 5-10 minutes. So just real quick, no pressure kind of thing. Just like, here you go. I'm a big fan of meetups. And anytime there was a meetup and they allowed like lightning talks, I always try to go up there, you know, help me with my speaking, public speaking and all that things. And just kind of show like, hey, I find this interesting. Anybody else find this interesting? Let's talk about it, you know, and kind of build like, you know, relationships. So that's that. And then below, now let's say you're taking those clips, right? You did the clips and you create a highlight video. Right there where it says highlight, that section, it will say status and it'll say submitted. And then while it's doing all the stuff in the back end, doing, you know, creating your custom video, when that's over, it will look like that. So it'll say status done. And then you'll be able to click view. It'll bring up like a modal and you'll be able to view the video, preview it. You can download it, and then you can also click a button, and again, it will open up Twitter with a pre-populated tweet where a link to the archive of the video, and in the preview, it will show your video for that link. Yeah, in the embed or whatever on Twitter. Now, Twitter sometimes shows it, depending on, I guess, what device you're on. It may or may not show it. So what I've been doing is I've been downloading the video, uploading it to my Instagram, but I've also recently been uploading the video to Twitter. So I know there's a preview for it. So yeah, so I'm starting to do that. Seems to be getting some traction, so just trying to get the word out about what we're doing here. And so that is the work session. Cool. Let me stop my screen share. Be careful not to press any other random buttons. Stop screen share. Cool. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to let y'all get back to work. Remember breaks. So the work sessions are about like 45 minutes. And the final break session, we get three breaks, 3 work sessions. The final work session goes a little bit longer. And so maybe like an hour or what have you, 15 minutes. And so, yeah. So unless there's someone that wants to sign up for stuff to show something, the next break, I'm going to show a project that I've been working on. It's just a quick side project I made because I saw a need that arose in my own life. So I created it for a group of friends of mine. And we'll talk about that when we come back. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all once again for hanging out. We'll be back 15 minutes after the hour with hopefully a show and tell. If not, I'm going to go over one of my side projects. And then the final break session is like going over an artist's website if we don't have a show and tell. So show and tell takes precedence over whatever randomness I want to do. So yeah, cool. Thanks y'all once again. Let me close this out. I'm going to send y'all off with some dope music to get you ready to get back to work. And yeah, thanks again, y'all. Here we go. See, I almost forgot to click create highlight clip. Then I wouldn't have my highlight video. See? Oh, that would be bad all around. All right, cool. Here we go. Create highlight video. All right. Thanks, y'all. Share my screen. Make sure I share the audio. Yes. Cool. Thanks, y'all. And good luck with everything. Thanks. Be easy. See you 15 minutes after the hour. Here we go.
But let me start from the heart. I just want to state, I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. But let me start from the heart. I just want to state, I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity. I'm gonna rock so hard you never stop supporting me. I'm gonna show you how music is more meaning to life. I thank you all for showing love to me. I appreciate this unique opportunity.